Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Exam Booty's YouTube platform. I am Suchit Sharma and I welcome all of you to this SSC CGL English special classes in English. Friends, we discussed word formation and under the topic word formation, we discussed several methods. And in one of the methods named affixation, we discussed prefix and suffixes. After that, we started the segment under word formation, how a word functions in a different pattern and in a different way in a particular sentence. The same word can be in different sentences, has different kinds of parts of speech, and the method under which we discussed all these things is known as conversion. So this is the last method under word formation method. So we discussed this method and we took a few examples of that as well in our previous lecture. So we continued from there, and as we continued, we start here with another some examples, taking a particular word having different parts of speech in different sentences, so that we may have a very clear picture of how a word function in a sentence. And remember, students, it is also very important to understand, because as a word changes its parts of speech, the meaning of the word also changes. And when you are not going to pay attention of the parts of speech of the word in a sentence, you are not going to guess its meaning. That's why most of the time students make this common mistake, common error, that they are able to understand each and every word in a sentence, yet they are not able to comprehend the meaning of the sentence, and they are a bit confused most of the times. So what is the reason behind this confusion? When you conclude and when you just examine all the things, most of the time you will find that students are most of the time know only a single-sided meaning, or you must say, we must say, a single meaning of a particular word. Most of the word just you go through within yourself, introspect yourself, and you will find that most of the meaning of a particular word, just one meaning, and that's it, and you are satisfied with that. So that's where the problem starts, and you have no idea. Even though you know the meaning of a particular word, you are not able to understand its meaning, and this is only because you know just one meaning. And even though you know the meaning, you don't have any idea the parts of the speech of the word of which you know the meaning. So it is very important for you, whenever you have the meaning of a particular word in your mind, you must have the meaning connected with the parts of speech as well. So if you know the meaning of a word relating with the parts of speech it has in a particular sentence, it means you know the meaning relatively, and that's what really helps you in all the circumstances. So whenever you prepare a word, you must know the parts of speech and then the meaning. Only then you are able to understand the meaning of the word correctly. Not good evening, dear. I don't think this is good evening yet. This is good afternoon. Good afternoon. If you are somewhere else where it is evening, any other part of the country, or any other part of the world, I have no idea. So if you are in India, I think it is still good afternoon, not good evening. Good afternoon. I think you have shown three sons. So good afternoon, not good evening. Okay, let's start today's lecture with all the concept we discussed. We just have a recap of all that. Now take another example. Like this sentence. Now watch very closely and observe these two sentences. What will you find? You will find the same word in these two sentences. The word is, obviously you can see on the board, on the screen, bark. Bark is there in both the sentences, but can you identify the meaning or can you guess the meaning? The first sentence is obviously very easy, and you can easily understand its meaning. Everybody knows that dogs bark at a stranger, and it is very easy to understand. And here the meaning of the word bark is obviously dog sound. Obviously dog sound. This is a verb, and everybody knows the meaning of the word bark. It is dog sound. But can you guess the meaning of the second word? No, you are not able to. If you are able to, it means you actually know it beforehand. If you know it beforehand, only then you can answer it. Otherwise, you will be scratching your head all the time. You are just thinking, you are just guessing, but you are not succeeding. That is the difference. But what is another significant thing in this reference? Here the bark is acting as a verb, but here bark is a noun. And you can comparatively understand it because, as I have actually reminded you so many times, that after this, what you usually use, this boy, this girl, this father, this mother, this book, this place, it means after this you normally use noun. It means if there is this bark is a medicine, it means here bark is not a verb. Here the bark is actually a noun. And if the parts of speech of the same word is changed, it certainly means there is some difference in meaning as well. That will happen, that will really going to happen. So if you are not focusing all these things, you just watch the word bark and you start making out its meaning in the same way as you did in the first sentence. So what will happen? You will see dog sound everywhere, and you are not able to understand how a dog sound can be a medicine, because in the second sentence you will also apply the same meaning, and the result will be you make yourself a laughing stock. That's where it all going to end. So my dear student, whenever you see a particular word in a particular sentence acting differently, functioning differently, if you are able to know the function or the parts of speech along with the meaning, you can just find yourself in a position to understand the meaning. Otherwise, just leave it alone. Just leave it. Don't make any guess. Otherwise, you are going to make yourself a laughing stock. Here in this sentence, this bark is the medicine. Here, bark is a noun. And when bark is a noun, it means the outer hard layer of a tree. The outer hard layer of a tree, that is called bark. Yes, and that most of the outer layer of a tree are used as a medicine. So entirely different meaning. You cannot even just get closer to it. This is what happens when you do not have the idea how word functions differently in a different sentence, and when parts of speech changes, the meaning of a particular word also changes. This is the interesting part of it. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is, whenever you see a word, don't jump to its meaning. You always do the same. You see the word and you reach the meaning. This is the general common mistake you actually do, or yeah, you are just doing it at regular interval time. So don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't jump to the meaning whenever you see a particular word. What you have to do, this is actually the wrong method. When you see a word, just think about its parts of speech and then jump to its meaning. It means whenever you see a word, just think about its parts of speech and then move to its meaning. This is actually the real process of understanding a word and its meaning as well. As long as you are doing this, you are able to understand the meaning of a particular word in a particular sentence correctly. Otherwise, you know each and every word in a particular sentence, even then you are not able to know its correct meaning, and that's where you make a mistake. And if this continues, you are not able to understand the whole passage, like you are solving unseen passage or closed test. You will make the same mistake, and it will continue. And as a result, if there are 10 gaps in a closed test, you will find that you will end up with 6 correct answer and 4 incorrect answers. Most of the time in unseen passages, you will find yourself ending up 3 correct answers and 2 incorrect answers. And this will happen, and this will happen regularly, because you are not able to understand why you are not able to solve it correctly in 100% way. You think that you are able to understand the meaning even though you are making a mistake, because the word you think means this actually means that, and this is because of the function of the word in that particular sentence or a passage. So be smart, so be careful, and don't just get yourself allowed to do this all the time. Let's take some more examples where the same word functions differently. Let's take some more examples. Just read very carefully these two sentences. Read it and try to understand the meaning of the sentences. Now, what will you see in these four sentences? You will find the same word written in a different way now. In the earlier sentences and examples, we see exactly the word is written in the same format. Capital letter, small letter, everything is same, but the function is actually different. And that's why the meaning of the word also is different in different sentences. But here you will not only find the way it is written, you will also find they are functioning very differently. And sometimes if the function is same but the class is different or its kind is different in the same function, it means here this is noun, here this is noun as well, and here this is noun as well. It means the same word has same parts of speech in these three sentences, yet the way they are written, in different type of order, like small letters and capital letters. The way they are written, it makes them different in meaning. So whenever you are speaking, it just gives you an idea to understand the word, how it can be. This is the beauty of English. It doesn't happen in Hindi, my dear friend. In Hindi you will get the same script, but in English there are two scripts. A is written in two general format, capital letter and small letter. From A to Z, you will find each letter written in a two different way, but this doesn't happen in Hindi alphabet. So in Hindi, this uniqueness is not found. This is the beauty and uniqueness you will only see in English. Now, all these letters are written in a small format. Here, the starting letter is written in capital letter and all the letters are in small, and here, all the letters are written in a capital format. This makes the word different in all these three sentences. In this, everybody knows that this is RAM. This is RAM, random access memory. A totally different word. Here, everybody knows that Ram is my friend. This is just spell like Ram, and this is the name of a person. But here, this is not Ram. I have a ram. Yes, this is a ram. This is spelled like ram, and it means a male sheep. This is a male sheep. Now, what can you see? The word is same in function, noun, but when you are speaking about its kind, they are different. Now, this ram, this noun is common noun, and here this is a proper noun. So when actually there are different classes of the same parts of speech, the meaning of the word may vary. This is only found in English, because in Hindi or other languages there are not two scripts in small letters or capital letters, but small letters and capital letters also going to make huge difference in meaning. So you cannot just take it very lightly. If you have taken it lightly, most of the time you will make mistake. You will not be able to understand the meaning. So keep focusing not only the meaning of a particular word, but the word, how it functions, how it is written. All these things changes the meaning of a word and changes the meaning of a sentence. This is the most important thing. I hope you understand it, and you will get now a very clear idea how to read and how to approach English, my dear. And there is also a word, let's discuss this word as well. RAM. This is also spelled like ram, and this is verb. And this is verb, my dear. Ram as a verb means to just hit and hit into something. Now the truck will get into the house. It will hit the house will collapse, and the truck will get into it. This all means ram. So the same word in verb, different. In noun, as a common noun, different. As a proper noun, different. In all the 3 sentences, 4 sentences, different meaning altogether. So then you have to be focused. Just keep focusing, keep learning, keep watching this video, keep watching our video, keep watching our channel, and keep sharing as well. You will get all these ideas, you will get all these beautiful concepts in our class from this channel. That's all for today. We will meet tomorrow and continue this concept.